M1 lines or whatever you call through normal lines to US, UK and so forth. Things have changed. Now the demand has time and time again changed due to opening up of our two major economic markets, that's India and China basically. So Sri Lanka will need to, when we are going to position Sri Lankan economy into the right place, the biggest role this country will need to be addressed and played by people in this room, ICT and the computer society. So we need to invest into you people or the society. We need to invest in a right spirit. This ministry is very keen to take it forward. Simply, if we are to make sure our children are going to be IT enabled, our next generation is going to compete with our next door neighbors, and if they are to be a vibrant player, then definitely we will have to lift them up. Otherwise, all our partners will have no choice, and we will not have any choice. You will have very economical products coming in with extremely intelligent, trained, skilled staff beating us up in the region. At the end of the day, we will be only complaining and saying, look, we don't have enough people, don't bring them in. We have SAFTA, we have SAF, we have various other trade agreements. As a result, we can't face because now foreign employment is coming into this. We can't restrict. We have to open it up. To open it up to enhance. If you don't liberalize this and liberate the technology, if the technology is not going to be neutralized, allow people to come. Our society, being a tiny player with 19 million people, how many of them will be ITC or IT technologically sound engineers, MSc holders, PhD level? So those people cannot go up. The opportunity is so huge, we don't have to worry about it. I had the recent opportunity of going into the Singapore port. 31% of the port in India, in Singapore, they're depending from the petroleum-based products, not for they are within the country, for the region to resupply or do bunkering and value addition or you name it. They just have a lot of treatment taking place within the port. Now, if you look at as a case study, when we looked at various other options we had, the Singapore, within the country, there is no restriction. But obviously, we have our cultural values, we have our various other ways of looking at our society, how to protect our within the country's values. All that is there. But when it comes to technology, we need to open up. Then as a result of that, there will be a huge, massive opportunity which will open up. And I mean, if you look at when we used to travel to Dubai, I mean, Dubai airport was fly by Dubai, small polythene bag with a yellow color, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Now they don't have to market Dubai airport anymore. One of the finest, Dubai airport is one of the finest duty-free shops in the world. They saw the opportunity, opened it up, and within the country they are not allowed to drink liquor, they don't allow cigarettes, it's a very strong religious Muslim country. But when it comes to the opportunity time, they left it open and made sure they control and allow the world trade to take place. So we, as a very responsible, serious government, we know what we are doing. We have a game plan. We're not going to get panicky. We're very strongly positioned. His Excellency Mahinda Rajapaksa, I mean, I must confess, I mean, I have been to various forums. I was, as you're aware, not necessarily to tell, cricket, telecommunication, Mobitel, you name it, various opportunities. I met so many people in the world, around the world, conferences. I'm yet to find a person like Mahinda Rajapaksa when it comes to his leadership qualities. He's got intuition. He's got something in him. The leader who can lead from the front, which we all can be proud of. He's a man whom we can go and talk to, argue, and put up a case to him. And for some reason, he will always guide this nation to the right path. I believe in that with my sure experience, what I discussed with him at various times. So this Mahinda Chintana future vision, every word, when we put the document together, he had gone through, spent hours and hours to make sure that we have a right Bible, right document for this nation to go into the next level. In that, it is up to, it's not only from His Excellency Mahinda Rajapaksa or the cabinet, it's all of us will have to play a role in this. We must not take, when it comes to the national plan, the global positioning about Sri Lanka, you must not think of it's a UPFA, it is Sri Lanka Freedom Party or UNP or anything to that. So you are professionals who are in this place. You need to play a very vibrant play. You have to play a very important role. One thing for sure, if ICT means if you bring as much as possible automation into the public system, you can reduce the corruption. You can't put a program together, you can't automate unless you have a system study. If you have a system, if you study it, when you implement a system can't go without a procedure. If you have a procedure in place, then you can't interfere. If you interfere, if you want to influence, then it will be known. So, while this industry is helping the society from one side to bring our society into the young next generation, helping them out and giving them an opportunity, it will help to make sure corruption-free and transparency will be to the highest order. Then everyone will have confidence to come and play a role. If people who are coming in to play a role in the economy or trade, commerce, if they don't have confidence, we can't get this business because on our merit, it's a matter of time. They will want to slowly fade off. So automation will help this society immensely to make sure we slowly convert this country into a respectable, regarded, people will have confidence to come and play a role in. We find it extremely difficult. Don't think His Excellency Mahinda Rajapaksa and the government doesn't want this. It's been there for 20, 30, 40 years. And over the last 5 to 6 years, things have changed. So we find it extremely difficult to convert this into a proper line. And we need to have trained, skilled administrators as well. So our cupboard has been quite empty for a while. Now we have got agencies who are doing the needful. So I thought it is the message that we can tell you. There is no doubt Sri Lankan government is very serious. We are quite committed for what you people are doing. So while congratulating Mr. Krishanta De Silva and his committee for making such a wonderful effort to bring this conference together and bringing right partners like Wipro and OJAS and various other sponsors together. It's not easy. And we will make sure anytime your industry needs some legislative requirement, take this position into future to make sure that you have a fair play and right spirit which will send the right message to the society. And as a result, the expectation of Sri Lanka to be the wonder of Asia and Colombo to be the hub of excellence in that. And you will be thriving with your business to make sure you will be happy, comfortable, and to make sure ICT will take our generations to come, be in a powerful nation, and they will be proud of Sri Lanka because this is the best place for people to live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir, for that dynamic presentation. And in essence, I realized that you said, we have set the vision, but it's up to you to make it a reality. And you reminded us the responsibility of us as individuals and as groups to support this journey towards the ICT.